Happy Monday, everybody. We're so excited to have Mindy Tate with us from Franklin Tomorrow. How's it going this morning?
It's going great. It's a busy couple weeks ahead for us, and a lot of things going on that we're so excited to talk to you about and to get the community engaged, because as our words say, engage the community, foster collaboration, and advocate for a shared vision for the future of Franklin.
Yes. So let's talk about big event coming up, 22 and 22. That's very exciting. Let's talk about that. Franklin
It is
Tomorrow's
exciting.
turning
So
22.
it's going to be Saturday, July 30th, and it's dinner on Main Street in Franklin. But nobody really wants to sit on Main Street on July 30th. So we're recreating the ambiance and the experience of dinner on Main Street inside Jameson Hall at the factory. We're working with a great company, Brady Made Events, and they're helping us do some immersion and projection, as well as the great folks from Southern Events who are helping us with decor, and the great folks at the factory. So it will be a casual, snappy summer casual dinner on Main Street on Saturday, July 30th in Jameson Hall at the factory.
That's a big event. I'm looking forward to that. Next Tuesday is Breakfast with the Mayors.
Yeah, next Tuesday is Breakfast with the Mayors. And I just want to say about 22 and 22, we would encourage people to get their tickets this week. We feel like it'll probably sell out because we want to keep it comfortable for everyone. And there's a lot of attention to the food from Catering and Events by Suzette, and we're appreciative of Cap Wealth, our presenting partner for that 22 and 22. And if we have any tickets left, we'll sell those next week at Breakfast with the Mayors, which is Tuesday, July 26th. That is free. It's at Rolling Hills Community Church. And we have Williamson County School Superintendent Jason Golden and Franklin Special Schools Director of Schools David Snowden talking about the challenges ahead for education. And it's certainly a timely discussion for them as school returns, but also with all the attention and the institution of new programs and opportunities in the schools, public schools. So we're excited to have them present for that. And you can RSVP for either of these events, 22 and 22, or our Breakfast with the Mayors through our website, franklintomorrow.org.
Franklin Tomorrow, you guys do a little bit of everything for the community. And one thing I'm really excited about, I chatted with you a little bit last week, is the Jimmy Gentry statue that's going to be put in downtown Franklin, which I am so excited to see that come about. But can you tell me a little bit about, so people will understand how Franklin Tomorrow is involved in that?
Yes, we were approached by a group of Leadership Franklin alumni and Vice Mayor Brandy Blanton, as well as Julian Bibb, to discuss being the fiduciary agent for the fundraising to place a statue of someone that if you ever met him, you loved him, and that was Coach Jimmy Gentry, who died in April of this year. And Coach was very well known for being a great storyteller. He's little known by some people. He was a wonderful artist as well. But he would always tell a story to the Leadership Franklin classes about his experience of the wall, which is across, if anybody knows where 5 Points is, sitting on that rock wall in front of the historic Presbyterian Church as a young man growing up in Franklin. And then when World War II started, going off to war, seeing who was coming home from war and who was going off to war, because the bus stop was right there. And so this group of alumni from Leadership Franklin, which includes Stacey Downs, Lance Jordan, Andrea Johnson, Carrie Drury, and Michael D'Amico, had proposed this statue, and it looks like it's going to happen, and we're excited to move forward as the fiduciary agent for public fundraising for this project, which is expected to cost about $80,000.
And they've got a head start on that. They have a little bit of the money raised, but they're hoping to do that. There's another fundraiser, I think, in August. Is that right?
Right. We will do another fundraiser in August. We needed a certain amount of money to be able to contract with the sculptor from Clarksville, who's done a number of statues in the Clarksville and Middle Tennessee area. And so we needed that to be able to start the contract for that project. And so then public fundraising will start in August. And the statue will actually be on the Fifth Avenue side at 5 Points, facing more the Veterans Memorial. And that seems very fitting because Coach always was so proud of his service after dealing with being one of those who liberated those being held in the concentration camp at Dachau.
I've heard him tell that story, so many stories, and I've seen him when he would be out at Gentry Farms painting. He used to do that a little bit. That's so amazing. So I'm so glad that we're getting this opportunity to honor him.
And we're doing it. He had knowledge of it and had some photos taken for it, and his family is in support of it as well. So we are waiting till August for fundraising because it does need to still go to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen for final approval. And so once that's done in mid to late August, we'll start fundraising for that process. It's really one of the reasons we're doing this is it's also one of the reasons we're doing the 22 and 22 party. We're not just trying to celebrate 22 years of Franklin tomorrow. We're trying to finish up funding an endowment for Franklin tomorrow that would allow us to have access and opportunity to participate in these projects and fund and create other projects. Like Franklin tomorrow bought the Christmas tree and gave it to the city of Franklin through a public fundraising gift. We've participated in other public art projects. And so this is an opportunity for us to create that endowment from the 22 and 22 party as well.
Amazing. I can't wait. We'll be talking more about that. And so I can't wait to learn more about that and see it come to be put in place. That's going to be so great. Quickly, I wanted to wrap up because Saturday just rolled the 988 number. I don't know if anyone has seen that. 911 is for emergencies, but 988 now is a new mental health number. So you, instead of having to remember, a longer
741.
Yeah. I was like trying to remember how many digits, but now you can just call 988. And so I know Find Hope Franklin has been really instrumental. And we just talked to the city of Franklin Mayor Moore last week. You have a little thing to show us right there, but there's so many things that are rolling out with that. And I just want to make sure that we mention that 988 is available.
Right. And this is findhopefranklin.com, and there's the QR code to scan for more information. And this has both national and local resources. 988 is new, and it will put you in touch, hopefully, with a mental health professional. We work closely with the Tennessee Suicide Prevention Network through Mayor Moore's Find Hope Franklin to provide question, persuade, and refer suicide prevention training. And we'd be happy to set those classes up for groups up to 35 individuals, whether it's through your church, your neighborhood, a PTO group. We'd love to set up those classes, and they're free. And they're about an hour and a half, and we'd love to set those up. But 988 is there, but never forget that Tennessee has a suicide prevention hotline, 1-800-273-TALK, or you can text TN to 741-741, and you'll be put in contact with a provider and someone who can offer counsel there. It's really, we're so proud of the impact that Mayor Moore's Find Hope Franklin initiative has had, and to be able to participate by coordinating the QPR training in conjunction with a group of trainers that we have in place, as well as the Refuge Center has been offering training at area churches. And so we're happy to do whatever we can to help those who are in a mental health crisis.
Yes. And we'll be giving out more information about that in the coming weeks. Thanks so much for joining us. There's so much going on. You guys have no reason to say you have nothing to do, because there's plenty to do and get involved in here.
And we really hope people will come to 22 and 22. The tickets are $150 a person, but the food will be great, and the ambiance and the artistry of it, we hope will be worth the time. And it's, you don't have to put it on a tie. That's the other thing. Yeah. So, it's all good. So we look forward to
easy, casual.
Yeah, easy, casual. A lot going on in the next 2 weeks, but we're going to have a great start to August, and look forward to working on the Gentry statue then.
Sounds great. All right. Thanks again, Mindy. It's always great to see you. You guys, we'll put some links in this, and we'll so you can take a look at those. All right. Bye, everybody.